From Target Field in Minneapolis, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Joe Ryan. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Travis Bazzana leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Bazzana wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Fouls one off. 2-2. This one smacked out to left center. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Just off the inside edge. And the 1-0. Bazzana gets his lead at first with nobody out. Left field. He makes the grab. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against the righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Chase DeLauder, batting with one down, takes a strike. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Into center and a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Gabriel Arias will hit next. Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Cooper Ingle.
B-Ride.
The 0-1. That one fouled off.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him. Out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Guardians 2, and the Twins coming to bat. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back in Minnesota, and on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
0-1 now. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 25.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
You know, sometimes, Boog, you need someone to grind out an 11 or 12 pitch at bat just to energize the team. That can lead to getting runners on.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Into the second deck it goes. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. Cody Clemens digs in now.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swing, and he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Fought off foul.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Out. Number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Royce.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Clemens at second with 2 down. Little chopper rolls foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. 1 run closer on this solo shot for the Twins. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Second inning set to go. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Schneemann, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Now a fly ball to right center. Buxton should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
just
No, off the
missed.
plate.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the second, and now the Twins catcher, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
Here we go, Victor.
High.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Seven, the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
No, that's a ball.
In the air to left center. Kwan under it. Two down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Ryan.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ryan Kreidler. Check swing, went around. Strike one.
No.
In the air out towards right center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-1. Back at target field, new inning getting started. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians.
Ball off the plate.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that one hammered. Hits the top of the wall. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Inside, just missed. Bazzana on at first, nobody out.
No,
He's
that's up.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 2-1. Fastball is outside. right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the #1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
1 out man at first. At the plate, Chase DeLauder. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swung on, belted. Gone way up into the upper deck. A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
No.
Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off left side. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. There's a strike. That one missed. Inside ball 4.
First base.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, number 13, Gabriel Arias.
So a man aboard, and now here is Gabriel Arias. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Next offering is fouled back. Check swing, but he went too far. Yeah, the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Cooper Ingo.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now 4-1. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel.
Luke Keeschel.
Hey.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
That's to third, Arias. Long throw to first. That's a very athletic play.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, Austin.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but He just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
And a bunt towards third. And that's a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball 1. No.
That pitch gets the corner and a count 2-1. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
No. Down.
Martin off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
In there at the knees for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back in Minnesota as we go to the top of the fourth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Fly to center his first time. And that
Outside.
misses. And that is ball 1. Swung on, popped up left side. Lead. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen Swan.
Ball.
Just
Ball,
off
no.
the inside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That
Ball
misses.
3.
3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. And he can't make the play. Throw sails over his head at first. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Travis Bazzana getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yo, 1. That one in there across the letters. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Marco Raya, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Funderburk warming up as well. The 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a bouncer. Lewis, the flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 left for the Guardians, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom 4, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
The first baseman.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Pitch misses. Ball one.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
The 1-0. And
That's
it
foul.
goes just foul. Lewis aboard here at first with nobody out. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball two.
That one lifted to left. Quan on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Twins,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Lee.
Here's the third baseman, Brooks Lee. Popped out to left his first time. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Just missed. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball.
That one missed. There's the strike, 3-1. One out. Runners at first and second. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. And there's two down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Two aboard, two outs. So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. First time up, he grounded to third. Right down to shoot, 0-1. Just
that's the ball.
missed. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Watson giving chase. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run is in. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. And they trail by one.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
That's the ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit, it's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Now a pop-up on the infield. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back at target field, all set for the start of the inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joe Ryan won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Marco
Twins,
Raya comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. Just missed.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And fouled off. Next pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Here's a 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Now the third baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Fouled off down the right side. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Ball 1 there. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Two on, one out. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. Throw cut off to third. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Big RBI for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. Runners are at the corners, one away. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now it's the Guardians' DH, Daniel Schneemann, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Rerun.
Ground ball right
That's
side,
foul.
and that's just foul. Arias off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
And a 1-2.
Ball two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out to short. They take the force out, and the inning is over. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Guardians 6 and the Twins 3. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back in Minnesota, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Ball 1.
Ripped to short. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Fastball for a strike at 95. The Guardians leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, 2 now.
Ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Hard.
Right side. Tosses to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Now on the bump, Cody Funderburk.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Ball. Ball.
Off the
Ball
mark
three.
there. Ball 3. This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles underneath it. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Ball. Ahoy.
That misses. Ball 2. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Travis Bazana.
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. The Guardians go down in order, but they still lead it 6-3. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis.
That's a strike.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Sean Armstrong appears to be getting loose. Holderman getting loose as well. And the 0-1. On the corner for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
No, that's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. A little bit low.
Down. Ball two.
Stays alive. And now it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tanner Bybee gives way. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
number 55 takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Come on, Victor. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman, Brooks.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Lee, 1 for 2. Edge of the zone for a strike, 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
In the air to left center. And that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back at target field, stepping up for the Guardians, Khalil Watson.
Ball one. Ball.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 3. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Chase DeLauder.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Here comes the 0-1.
That's out. Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. And that one a little below the knees. And now 3-2. towards right center field. Keishel moving under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, number 9, Kyle.
One out man at first. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Strike.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. And they're up by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 9-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Cody Funderburk departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Number
Twins,
78 into the
number
game.
78.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
1 down. Now it's the shortstop. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
In the air, right field. Keishel on the move. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Daniel Schneeman.
Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Yoendrys Gomez getting ready to go. Two down, nobody on. Close, but called the ball. And now it's even 1-1. In the air, left field. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
So man aboard. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey.
Ball.
On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Ball.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That one finds the zone, and it's a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball four to a board.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Ball, no.
Two on, two outs. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1.
That's the ball.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 9-3 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Well, this game isn't very close, Siggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Siggy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Ball.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Three-0 down.
D-Ride.
Sliced hard but foul.
Here we go, Luke.
Up and
That's
in, ball
Take your bait.
four.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, Austin.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Austin Martin. 1 for 3. Line drive, and that's just foul.
Ball.
There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in. 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Number 55 won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Eric
Guardians,
Zabrowski
number
gets the ball now.
62,
He last
Eric
pitched 2 days ago.
Zabrowski.
Ball one.
Nice grab, and very nicely done for the out. Twins wind up stranding one. Still way back. It's 9-3. Back in Minnesota, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Let's go, Twins. Here we go, Andrew.
That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
Foul ball still 0-2. That hit him.
Ball, that got him.
And the
Take
leadoff
first.
man is aboard to start
Up
the
next
inning.
for Cleveland, the center fielder, Khalil Watson.
Late with the swing there.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Bazana gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, right side. Lewis tossed to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 78 will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
A new
Twins,
arm into the game,
number
the righty,
94,
Yoendrys Gomez.
Yoendrys.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
DeLauder in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
No.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him. foul ball. He stays alive. Misses inside. Full count now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. This one in the air. Lee gets under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they lead it 9-3. Back in Minnesota, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens.
Come on, Minnesota!
There's a strike. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Tim Herron, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Holderman, the right-hander, also getting loose. And the 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him. Now one away.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
No, that's too high.
Zabrowski, a tall lefty, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. Here's a 2-0. And another ball. There's a strike, 95 of that one. The Guardians up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. To third, makes the sliding stop, over to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Royce Lewis. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Foul ball there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. It's the Guardians 9 and the Twins 3. We go to the ninth. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians.
Number 9.
Kyle Manzardo. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Orrs loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Go 0-2 now. Makes the catch, one down.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, number 13, Gabriel.
And the 1-0. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early. Sometimes it's a little bit late. But that one was perfect.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the grab. And that is that. It's the Guardians 9 and the Twins 3. Bottom 9. Now the third baseman, Brooks Lee. High fly ball, right field. DeLauder ranging back, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ball, no. No, that's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 9-4.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. That misses, and that's ball 1. jackknifes out of the way.
Ball.
Here's a 3-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it. Didn't try to pull it, and that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Ball.
Man at second. And it's fouled away. That one misses. Ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Outside low. Full count now. Out towards right center field. Watson has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25. Byron.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Eric Sabrowski out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
the new pitcher in the game, Tim Herron.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So they're down to their final out. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Off the plate.
Man on second, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. That one fouled hard the other way. Herron is just 1 strike away. In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.